2022년 6월 16일 오전 6시 31분입니다. 2840문장 암기하고 있고요. 하루 평균 318번. 오늘까지 1358일째 공부하고 있습니다. 이번에는 6차 진행을 하겠습니다. 출근하는 길에 124번 공부했고요. 이거 Could you keep lap this? I'm not playing hard to get. I'm not playing hard to get. There's a new sushi place in my neighborhood that is always packed with people. I think I drive past way almost every day, but there's a new sushi place in my neighborhood that is always packed with people. I know because I drive past it almost every day. I'm really curious to try one of these days. 이 문장이 길다 보니까 예전에는 좀 잘 외웠었는데 또 까먹고 그러네요. 이런 문장은 애초에 넣지 않았어야 될 것 같은데, 말았어야 될 것 같은데 그런 생각이 듭니다. There's a new sushi place in my neighborhood that is always packed with people. I know because I drive past it almost every day. I'm really curious to try one of these days. Do we have enough gas in the car? Do we have enough gas in the car? 입에 음식을 가득 넣은 채 말하지 마. Don't speak with your mouth full. Don't speak with your mouth full. 제게 기회를 한 번만 더 주시겠어요? Will you try to give in the Would you just give me a chance? 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 난 당신이 어떻게 생각하든 신경 안 써. 난 당신이 어떻게 생각하든 신경 안 써. I don't care what you think. I don't care what you think. It's cold this morning. It's cold this morning, isn't it? It's good to see you. It's good to see you. Is anyone who wants to come with me? Is there anyone who wants to come with me? Whose fault is that? Yours. Whose fault is that? Yours. I'll prepare and someday my chance will come. I'll prepare and someday my chance will come. Is this seat taken? 내가 충분한 돈이 있으면 차를 살 텐데. If I had enough money, I would buy a car. I would buy a car. How come you got a ticket? Don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. Whose side are you on? Whose side are you on?
Whose side are you on?
Whose side are you on? Whose side are you on? Whose side are you on? What she go? What she go? Where did she go? What she go? What she go? Where did she go? What she go? What is it? Spit it out. Keep your head. 고개를 드세요. Keep your chin up. For the record. 선생님한테서 연락했어? 선생님한테 연락했어? Did you get a hold of the teacher? Did you get a hold of the teacher? Teacher? Do you have any identification? Do you have any identification? 영화를 마지막으로 본 게 언제죠? When was the last time you saw a movie? When was the last time you saw a movie? When was the last time you saw a movie? 이 번호가 스팸인지 아닌지 어떻게 알아? How do I know if this number is spam? How do I know if this number is spam? I'm so nervous about my job interview. I'm so nervous about my job interview. 너는 어느 팀을 응원하니? Which team? Which team are you rooting for? Which team are you rooting for? Which team are you rooting for? It's supposed to be like this. 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 What time is convenient for you? What time is convenient for you? Hope for the best, plan for the worst. Hope for the best, plan for the worst. 그렇게 볼 수도 있겠네요. That's another way of looking at it. That's another way of looking at it.
That's another way of looking at it.
That's another way of looking at it. That's another way of looking at it. 길이 막히네요. 교통사정이 정말 안 좋네요. The traffic is bad. The traffic is really bad. The traffic is really bad. I got goosebumps. I can't wait to meet you. I can't wait for you to get here. I can't wait to meet. I can't wait to get back here. 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 당신은 충분히 많이 해줬어요. You've done more than enough. You've done more than enough. You've done more than enough. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. How can you be so cruel? How could 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 you be so cruel? Actions be 말로 하는 것이 행동으로 옮기는 것보다 쉽다. Easier said than done. Easier said than done. You are on the back burner now. Back burner now. Back burner. 가스불, 뒤쪽에 있는 가스불을 얘기하는 거죠. Come on, you got to drop the act. Come on, you got to drop the act. Come on, you got to drop the act. 나는 영어를 공부해야 돼. I need to brush up on my English. I have to brush up on my English. Let's just say I won the lottery. Let's just say I won the lottery. Let's just say I won the lottery. 당신은 우리에게 솔직해야 돼. You gotta be honest with us. You gotta be honest with us. All I need is some rest. All I need is some rest. Some rest. Would you care for another blanket? Would you care for another blanket? Would you care for another blanket? Speaking of which, how did you to meet? Speaking of which, how did you to meet? She's a total nightmare. She's a total nightmare. She's a total nightmare. It's not logical. It's not logical. That makes no sense at all. 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 Take the elevator to the second floor. Take the elevator to the second floor. 나는 수학을 공부하기 위해 밤샜다. I stayed up all night to study math. I stayed up all night to study math. It's not gonna be easy. It's not gonna be easy. So it's not gonna be easy. Did you book a ticket? Did you book a ticket? Did you book a ticket? I can't tell. I can't tell. It was 그 죽기 전인지 죽고 난 다음인지 모르겠다. I can't tell. It was before or after death. I can't tell. I can't tell if it was before or after death. If it was before or after death. I can't tell if it was before or after death. 그걸 깨려고 한 것은 아니었어. I didn't mean to break it. I didn't mean to break. I didn't mean to break it. 내가 할 일을 했을 뿐이에요. I did like I just did it. I had to. 모르겠다. I did what I had to do. 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 Don't you hang up on me. Don't you hang up on me. Do you see him often? Do you see him often? I'm in the middle of something. I'm in the middle of something. I'm in the middle of something here. 날 도와주지 못하겠다는 말인가요? Do you mean you can't help me? Do you mean you can't help me? Do you have plans for holidays? Yes, I am planning to go on a short trip, but that means I have to take extra time off work. So it's not gonna be easy. Do you have any plans for the holidays? Yes, I am planning to go on a short trip with my family, but that means I have to take extra time off work. So it's not gonna be easy. Please let me finish. Please let me finish. Do you have this cashmere sweater in a larger size? Do you have this cashmere sweater in a larger size? 내가 가장 걱정하게 만드는 건 What worried me most is the electronic bill. What worries me most is the electronic bill. The electronic bill. 스스로에게 너무 가혹하게 굴지 마세요. Don't be so hard on yourself. Don't be so hard on yourself. 이거 왜 이렇게 비싼지 이해가 안 됩니다. 이거 왜 이렇게 비싼지 이해가 안 됩니다. Why is it expensive? 이거 왜 이렇게 비싼지 이해가 안 됩니다. 이거 왜 이렇게 비싼지. I can't understand why this is so expensive. I can't understand why this is so expensive. I used to play tennis, but I rarely have time nowadays. I used to play tennis, but I rarely have time nowadays. How many people are there in Seoul? How many people are there in Seoul? Are you adding fuel to the fire? Are you adding fuel to the fire? I have a long way to go. I have a long way to go. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? I have company. I have company. I have company. You are supposed to make a presentation tomorrow. You are supposed to make a presentation tomorrow. How many people will show up? How many people will show up? I'd love to, but I don't have money. I'd love to, but I don't have the money. Just bring yourself. I'll take care of everything. Just bring yourself. I'll take care of everything. I'm in the middle of I have no 그게 brink of 까먹었네. 까먹었어. I'm in a situation that doesn't allow me a moment to blink. I'm in a situation that doesn't allow me a moment to blink. I'm in a situation that doesn't allow me a moment to blink. I'm in a situation that doesn't allow me a moment to blink. I'm in a situation that doesn't allow me a moment to blink. I walk down this street every morning. I walk down this street every morning. I walk down this street every morning. 어떤 회사에서 일하고 싶나? What kind of company would you like to work for? What kind of company would you like to work for? You have wedding Sunday is considered a nuisance. When people have weddings on Sunday, it considered a nuisance. When people have weddings on Sunday, it considered a nuisance. It's not rocket science. It's not rocket science. It's not rocket science. But if the branch didn't break, I would have made it.
But if the branch didn't break, I would have made it.
I would have made it.
But if the branch didn't break, I would have made it. But But if the branch didn't break, I would have made it.
But if the branch didn't break, I would have made it. You are a big fan of coffee. Go easy on it. I'd like to treat you to lunch. I'd like to treat you to lunch. What worried me most is it's contagious. The biggest problem. 제일 큰 문제는 the biggest problem. 가장 걱정하는 것이 아니라 the biggest problem is it's contagious. Children should know how to manage pocket money and make the most of it.
5. Children should know how to manage pocket money and make the most of it.
Children should know how to manage pocket money and make the most of it. Don't look at me like that. Don't look at me like that. According to my experience, not being shy is the best way to study English. According to my experience, not being shy is the best way to study English. He tried to show her how much she means to him. He is trying to show her how much she means to him. 거기까지 차로 가는데 3시간이 걸렸다. It took me 4 hours to drive for 3 hours. It took me 3 hours to drive there. It took me. 미는 생략이 가능하겠죠? It took me 3 hours to drive. 3 hours. 3시간이 걸렸다. 차로 가는데 to drive 거기까지 there. It took me 3 hours to drive there. It took me 3 hours to drive there. It took me 3 hours to drive there. 간식 먹을래? Do you wanna have a bite? Do you wanna have a bite? Why are you so depressed? 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 그들은 새 집을 살 만한 충분한 돈이 있다. They have enough money to buy a new house. They have enough money to buy a new house. I owe you an apology. I owe you an apology. I feel the same way. I feel the same way. When do you expect to leave work? When do you expect to leave work? It's on the past. It's all in the past. It's on the past. Getting a cab on a rainy night is a real hassle. Getting a cab on a rainy night is a real hassle. 오늘은 여기까지 하겠습니다.